Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I've been keeping a secret. It's time to talk about the over $100 video that fell through. And we're gonna talk about why it fell through. And we're gonna talk about things candidly for a minute here. We're gonna talk about things, we're gonna go over it. So I've been keeping this secret for so long. We'll scroll back through my Instagram feed really quickly to get an exact date of when I started teasing this. Right here. This right here. As of June 26, 2020, and I will put this on the screen just so you have a clearer picture. Okay, so here is a view. You can see here that this photo is posted June 26, 2020 of that black and white. Today I officially started my secret project. Yep. That is a black and white view of one of these canvases. Let's talk about how it started. Let's talk about the concept, and then we'll go ahead and talk about why it failed. So this is the canvas that started the idea. This is a double-sided adhesive from Royal Diamond Paintings. As you can see, it has not been well cared for. It's been under a bed, under a mattress. I have to peel off this part right here. It shouldn't be too hard though because it's double-sided adhesive. This is actually what that picture is. This is a close-up black and white image of this part of the canvas right here. I'll show you here. This is a black and white view of this area right here. So I have been teasing this since June 26, 2020. I also teased it in my all the paintings I completed in 2020 video, so I will snip it and clip that here. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over all the projects I started in the year 2020. This is my first and last whip parade, if you will. This is my version, so this is going to be a whip parade. These are the things that I started in 2020 but didn't get around to. So to start, we're going to pull this one off right off the top. I cannot say anything about this because I'm currently working on it and it's a secret. But I started that piece that I just took away, gosh, June or July. Like I said, I obviously cannot talk about it because it's a secret. But that one has like just a littlest bit left and it's driving me nuts that I can't do it, but I just cannot bring myself to because I am not wanting to. So the canvas that's in that video is not actually this one, but I did just want to talk about that for a second. At the time when I was coming up with this concept, I hadn't seen anyone do that. This idea that I've been mulling over in my head. I hadn't seen anyone do it, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure if somebody has done it since I came up with the concept on the 26th of June in 2020. Actually, I came up with it before that, but so this was the initial canvas. This was the initial purchase that sort of started this journey. So this is far, far away from Royal Diamond Painting. There is an unboxing on my channel, albeit to the best of my knowledge, this is the one that got messed up. I will link it down below. I do have unboxings for the other two canvases that are going to be in this video, though they were filmed many, many, many months ago, probably in 2020, probably around June, July time. So obviously my demeanor has changed. I'm more comfortable on camera and stuff like that. So if you do go ahead and watch those videos, I'll post them probably like at some point in the next week or so. Probably not back to back so you don't get bored of seeing the same image. Teaser, same image. Okay, so the next canvas that I purchased was from Mystical Diamond Art, and this is actually the canvas that was flipped over in the what I completed in 2020 video. This was, or whips or whatever. This is a whip that I had started and almost completed. It's just this last bit here. So you can see it's really not that much left. I'll be honest, here's what happened. I am a mood everything. I'm a mood eater, I'm a mood reader, I'm a mood diamond painter, I'm a mood TV, television, movie, YouTube watcher. If I'm not in the mood for it, I'm not gonna enjoy it, therefore I need to put it aside. That's what happened. I put this image aside because I got to the point where I wasn't happy doing it. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I got really far and I loved what I've seen so far. I really did. But then the idea of doing this image a total of 3 times got really, really, really daunting. I'm not saying I'm scrapping this idea forever. I'm not saying I won't complete them at some point, but for now I'm going to be candid and I'm going to reveal the video idea that cost me over $100 but never came to light. So this is that canvas. This is that image. So here is the one from Mystical Diamond Art. My plan was to compare it because this one was a round and it had 30 colors. This one was a square and I think it has almost 50 colors, and this one is from Royal Diamond Painting. And then my first and only ever moment, this is the same image. It's the same image, and this one's bigger. So this one is a 50 by 70. I'll reveal it. Part of it. It's been sitting for so long it's developed bubbles and rivers. But this is this side. This is this side. More bubbles and rivers. I can take care of them, no problem. We've got this part here. You can see tons of bubbles and rivers on this canvas. It's literally been hanging in my closet for over a year. And here is this part. We have some weird bubbles and rivers here too. So as you can see, I quite literally bought 3 of these canvases. So like I said, my plan was to compare round and square. So this one is a 50 by 70 and so is the Ever Moment. So my plan was to compare round with square and then sizes, because this one is a 60 by 45 and this one actually has more colors. So the comparison was going to be, if you like this image, which company should you buy from? Mystical Diamond Art, which I believe this kit has currently I think it's discontinued from Mystical Diamond Art. But to my knowledge, the other 2 companies do still sell this. So Royal Diamond Painting, I would go ahead and take off all the pieces, but I sectioned it and I don't want to go through that. And Ever Moment. So you see that I did start this. I started it, I think this was like about 2 hours of work, and this was my main piece for a long time. I just kept, if you go back to my videos from around this time period, you'll hear me say in Whip and Chats, I can't talk about my secret, I can't talk about my secret. This is the secret. I was trying to compare size and shape and number of colors for a video for you, but ultimately I couldn't. And I'm gonna tell you why I couldn't. Aside from me being a mood reader and a mood diamond painter and a mood everything, I kind of got bored of it, because I was gonna do 3 of these. It's an insane amount of any canvas to do 3 of them. But I did want to be candid, and I wanted to explain to you why the secret I've been teasing for over a year now is not a secret anymore, because I did want to share that with you and explain to you. First of all, if you're a creator and you have an idea, just because you can't execute it, it doesn't make you a failure. And I felt like a failure for a really, really long time because of this. And also, if you're not a creator but you're just struggling in your daily life, just because you can't reach one single goal does not a failure make. So I was feeling pretty bad about myself and about how this video never came to light, and about how I did spend so much money on it to ultimately have it sit for a year. This one under a bed, this one in a closet, and this one in a tube for as long as they have. So I'm glad to air them out. I'm glad to bring them to light. I intend to finish this one probably in November for No Start November. That's my plan. That's my hope. And then maybe I can complete this one in the year 2020, and who knows, maybe by 2023 I will want to pull the daunting ever moment back out. So like I said, there are videos unboxing all these. I do have them. This one and this one were filmed years ago. So when I release them, please don't judge. And then this one has been on my channel since I unboxed it. Hopefully this video gave you a little bit of clarity on the secret that I've been keeping, and all those times I was like, I got a secret, all that. This was the secret, and hopefully maybe if you were feeling any type of way about potentially failing your secret or your goals or whatever, hopefully maybe this gave you a little bit of, it's okay, at least you didn't spend $100 to let them sit underneath your bed. That's gonna be it for today's video. I just wanted it to be a short, quick one. I did love the way this was turning out, and pulling it back makes me want to work on it. So I'll definitely keep this one out for November, and then who knows what next year and the year after will bring. All of these, if they're still available, will be linked in the description box, as well as, you know what, if you want to watch the videos, I'll put them in the description box as well. I don't know that they need release days or anything like that, just because they are such old videos. You see, I had intended for this to go, I had intended for it to be finished by 2020. Here we are, 2021. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you got a laugh or a little morale boost. Whatever you took away from this video, I hope that it finds you well. That's going to be it for today's video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. I would be so happy to have you. Alright, I hope that you are being safe, wash your hands, taking care of yourselves. Bye guys.